November on Sky Movies brings you more of the best movie entertainment around. There's action on the streets of San Francisco as we join Clint Eastwood for the latest chapter in the saga of Dirty Harry. He's investigating a series of gruesome murders, which begins with the killing of a rock star on the set of a slasher movie, The Dead Pool.
The body of Johnny Squares was discovered in his trailer today.
Well, it's a fact, Harry. Celebrities always die in threes. Madison, D. Madison was his name. Found this in his pocket. It's the list of celebrities. One Inspector Harry Callahan. Johnny Squares is also on that list. Do you see what's written beside his name?
Yeah, R.I.P. Rest in peace. The dead pool is just a harmless game. Maybe I'll start my own dead pool and put you on it.
Swan, is there any connection between the dead pool and the death of Johnny Square?
None whatsoever. Whoever's pulling off these murders is using your films and you as inspiration.
In case you don't realize it, Callahan, your name is on this list, too.
Time's up, Callahan.
Is there a connection between his murder and the dead pool?
Not that I know of.
You're out of luck.
Diving into the firing line in November is Mel Gibson. He's a former drug dealer heading for a showdown with a lifelong friend, narcotics agent Kurt Russell. Tequila Sunrise.
I thought you retired.
I am retired.
What are you doing here?
A favor. Why didn't you bust him?
He's a friend of mine.
Well, what do you think? What do you think's going on here,
Well,
Nick?
maybe there's something you don't want me to know about.
And how are we treating you this evening, Mr. McCusick?
I don't need you flying in from Washington, taking over my office, telling me to manufacture evidence.
You lie to me about Mac, you lie to Mac about me, you lie to the judge about everybody. Sooner or later, you have to lose sight of the facts, don't you?
Well, how come she doesn't like you, Dad?
I didn't say she didn't like me. I mean, I don't know what she likes and what she doesn't like. I don't know if she likes a goddamn thing.
The United States government and the Federal Republic of Mexico have me watching you, waiting for me to show up.
You are in the wrong place at the wrong time.
What's it gonna be, Nick?
Hey, don't shoot, I'm unarmed.
Who says friendship lasts forever?
In November, the daggers come out for a venomous game of seduction and betrayal. Michelle Pfeiffer returns with Glenn Close and John Malkovich in the Oscar-winning drama, Dangerous Liaisons.
Love and revenge. Two of your favorites.
Don't move. I have this appalling reputation, as you may know.
Yes, I have been warned about you.
To seduce a woman famous for strict morals, religious fervor, and the happiness of her marriage. What could possibly be more prestigious?
I'm not sure a correspondence with you is something a woman of honor could permit herself.
So you're determined to refuse my suggestions, however respectable.
I didn't say
and
that.
You'd rather be unjust than risk showing me a touch of kindness.
You can do it or not, with as many men as you like, as often as you like, in as many different ways as you like.
You are a genuinely wicked woman.
I know God is punishing me for my pride. I was so certain nothing like this could ever happen.
Nothing like what? Do you mean love? Why do you suppose we only feel compelled to chase the ones who run away?
Once upon a time, you were a man to be reckoned with. No more refusals. No more regrets. My victory wasn't over her.
Of course it was. What do you mean?
It was over you.
Mel Gibson gets pretty mean himself when he returns in November as a borderline psychopath who also happens to be a cop. His new partner is Danny Glover, Lethal Weapon.
Gun!
Raj, meet your new partner.
Through?
I haven't even started.
Do you really want to jump? Do you want to? Well, then that's fine with me. Come on, let's do it.
I want to do it. I want to do it.
What do you mean?
Do you want to hear that sometimes I think about eating a bullet? Huh? Well, I do.
He's got a gun!
The real real good-looking young woman you got there, Mr. Murtaugh.
I'm warning you.
There's no more heroes left in the world.
You ever met anybody you didn't kill? Well, I haven't killed you yet.
Mel Gibson taking his time in Lethal Weapon as he joins our lineup of leading stars in major hits, all coming your way in November on Sky Movies.
Sky Movies, Cinema Top 10, UK.
Paper Mask has injected a little life into the charts. It's a new entry at number 10.
So, here's your new doctor.
He's someone you turn to for help.
We're not looking for a high flyer, just someone who cares. Well, of course I do.
He's someone you trust with your life.
You don't like talking about yourself much, do you?
But Matthew Harris is not a doctor. He's stolen another man's identity.
I met a friend of yours. She remembers you. She went to your funeral.
So who are you then? Simon Hennessy. I'm in Casualty.
I'll be blunt with you, Hennessy. It wasn't my choice to hire you.
What's the problem? You're off your head. I'm no worse than any of them. I just feel a little jab.
He's living a lie.
Don't you think we should talk? You can't do it, can you?
And for every lie...
Dr. Simon Garfield Hennessy.
Dr. Death!
Someone may die.
Tell me you killed someone. You forgot something rather important. Come on!
Lies turn me on.
You don't know the first thing about me. No!
You've got 24 hours to shape up.
And you're scared for me.
There's a thin line between medicine...
There's no one in this room who's never made a mistake.
Madness.
If I help you, I'm as guilty as you are.
And murder.
Please trust me.
The passion is cooling off. Wild Orchid falls to number 9.
Mickey Rourke. Jacqueline Bissett.
Tell him to take off his pants.
And introducing Carrie Otis. Wild Orchid. An adventure of the senses.
Is Pretty Woman finally bowing out of the charts? It drops 2 to number 8.
Welcome to Hollywood. Everybody comes to Hollywood got a dream. What's your dream?
When I was a little girl, I would pretend I was a princess trapped in the tower, and then this knight on a white horse would come charging up and rescue me.
Could you tell me how to get to Beverly Hills?
Sure. For $5.
You can't charge me for directions.
I can do anything I want to, baby. I ain't lost.
All right, okay. You have change for 20?
For 20, I'll show you personally. Wow.
Impressed?
You kidding me? I come here all the time. Well, color me happy. There's a sofa in here for 2.
Close your mouth, dear.
Who is this girl here? Does she work? She's in sales.
Touchstone Pictures presents the story of a date.
This isn't a date, it's business.
That led to a deal.
I have a business proposition for you. I'm going to be in town until Sunday. I'd like you to spend the week with me.
That's becoming a dream come true.
Time to shop. Get rid of your gum.
All right.
I don't believe you did that. You're going to be spending an obscene amount of money in here. So we're going to need a lot more help sucking up to us because that's what we really like. You understand me?
Sir, if I may say so, you're in the right store and the right city, for that matter.
They're two people who have no business being together.
Everybody is trying to land him. Well, I'm not trying to land him. I'm just using him for sex.
Just doing a little business.
The company I'm buying this week, I'm getting for the bargain price of about $1 billion.
$1 billion? Your folks must be really proud, huh?
Everything was going their way.
Well done!
Well done! Walk, walk, walk!
Until...
I don't want you to go.
You hurt me.
Yes.
Don't do it again.
Something unexpected happened.
What the hell is wrong with you this week?
You fell in love with him? Did I not teach you anything?
Look, I'm not stupid, okay? I'm not in love with him.
I can find you an apartment and get you a car.
I want more. I want the fairy tale.
I think you are a very special woman.
You're a dream coming true.
Touchstone Pictures presents Richard Gere.
So what happened after? He climbed up the tower and rescued her.
Julia Roberts.
She rescues him right back.
Pretty Woman.
Maybe you guys could, like, get a house together. Buy some diamonds.
Kevin's on the decline. I Love You to Death slips 2 to number 7.
Kevin Kline. Bless me, Father, for I've sinned. I cheated on my wife.
How many times?
It was 4 times this week with 3 women, and 3 times last week with 2 other women. Wow.
Tracy Ullman.
Out with a different woman every night. And then he eats anything he wants, and he never, ever gains any weight. He is not human.
Joan Plowright.
He deserves to die. Leaves dirty towels everywhere. He's a mess.
River Phoenix.
He's already dying. All you have to do is finish him off.
William Hurt and Keanu Reeves.
What? If we're gonna waste the dude, we ought to get paid for it, man.
Yeah, I mean, we're not communists here, you know. We're Americans. We got a right to make a living.
Oh, my God. You hired drug addicts?
Don't think of them as drug addicts. Think of them as killers.
And all we do is we read him as rats and then kill him.
Plus, one of the women from this week was the same as last week. Maybe 2. It's hard to say. Let's say 12 times in the last 2 weeks. Give or take a few times.
Bruce is having a turbulent time. Die Hard 2, Die Harder spins down 2 to number 6.
Listen, honey, when you land, can we check into a hotel or leave the kids with your parents? Order some room service?
You're on, Lieutenant.
I'll see you in about a half an hour, honey.
Jingle bell rock.
Christmas Eve.
Is there a cop on duty around here? Airport police. Go get him.
Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring.
Washington, D.C. International Airport.
What's this about?
Oh, just a feeling I have.
Ouch. When you get those feelings, insurance companies start to go bankrupt.
The tower's lost control.
Instrument landing system is down.
Backup systems won't come up. We've got blizzard conditions. Zero visibility.
Attention all controllers. We have a code red alert.
There's panic in the air.
This is a professional mercenary. You got the world's biggest drug dealer on his way here now. What do you need, a slide rule to figure this out?
You get the hell out of my office before I throw you out of my damn airport.
And terror on the ground.
Who is this?
Who I am is unimportant.
What I want is very important.
Oh, we are just up to our neck in terrorists again, John.
But for police officer John McClane,
But I'm right.
it's just another Christmas.
You're the wrong guy in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Story of my life.
We've bought ourselves maybe 2 hours. After that, those planes low on fuel aren't going to be circling. They're going to be dropping on the White House lawn.
Any attempt to restore your systems will be met by severe penalties.
Somebody out there. It's McClane.
Wife's plane? They're going to run out of fuel in 90 minutes.
What are you going to do?
Whatever I can.
Last time, it blew you through the back wall of the theater.
Got a cowboy right too rough? I don't like to fly.
What are you doing, Jim?
I don't like to lose either.
This time, it'll blow you sky high.
Is what you expected?
No. This is just the beginning.
Die Harder. Bruce Willis. Die Hard 2.
Audiences' memories are fading fast. Total Recall falls 2 to number 5.
Arrest that woman!
Quaid.
Catch.
Get ready for a surprise!
We can't let him run around. He knows too much. They've got your bug. I get a lock. There! The bug's in your skull.
Take this thing out of the case and stick it up your nose. Don't worry, it's self-guiding.
Got him. I lost him.
Welcome to Mars.
You got a lot of nerve showing your face around here.
Look who's talking.
They erased your identity and implanted a new one.
If I'm not me, who the hell am I?
He's got a hologram!
Welcome to Johnny Cab.
Drive!
Where can I take you tonight? Please fasten your seatbelt.
I want clay delivered alive for reimplantation.
That's for making me come to Mars. You wouldn't hurt me. After all, we're married.
Consider that a divorce.
We hope you enjoyed the ride.
Nightbreed looks like being a monster hit. It's a new entry at number 4.
In the darkest corner of your mind, there's a place you fear to go.
Does sound crazy now, doesn't it?
But it's only in your mind, isn't it?
We back in therapy, Doctor? They were just dreams.
It doesn't have a name, does it?
Midian doesn't exist. Monsters don't exist.
It might start in the mind, but then it changes to flesh and blood.
It's a place that's not on any map.
Listen.
What?
Listen. Take me.
But I need to know where it is.
No one lives there.
Where exactly is the town of Midian?
We ain't no town, just cemetery.
There's no way to get there, is there?
Midian. Something's breeding there. Underneath the cemetery.
To discover the secret of Midian, you must cross the threshold between life
He's got a gun!
and death.
He's dead. I saw him in the mall.
To meet its inhabitants.
It's where the monsters live, and you came to die.
You must leave the natural world behind. Forever. From Clive Barker, master of the macabre, comes a new breed of terror. Nightbreed.
Time is up for another 48 hours. It slumps to number 3.
You don't know what you do to me. Want to kiss myself. God, and I got the feeling. Hey.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Whatever.
It's been 7 long years.
Look, I got 48 hours to bring this guy in. I'm history.
You want me to go out with you for another 48 hours?
Now, look, Reggie, this time I promise you it's gonna be different.
But Eddie Murphy and Nick Nolte are back.
Let me tell you something. I ain't working for you, I don't like you, and I don't trust you.
Welcome back, Reg.
And they're making up for lost time.
We got the same car, same clothes.
That's the way I like it. I get attached to things, Reggie.
Another 48 hours.
Oh, you're in trouble with the law this time. Good.
Eddie Murphy, Nick Nolte.
I'm driving.
I was one of the chauffeur, Reggie.
Another 48 hours.
Memphis Belle is cruising along on autopilot. It's a non-mover at number 2.
In the summer of 1943, a fierce battle raged across the skies of Europe.
So that's the crew of the Memphis Belle, huh? They're just ordinary men, Colonel. They fly 24 missions without a
scratch. That doesn't sound very ordinary to me.
Bombardier checking in.
Assume positions for takeoff.
It was a time when boys became soldiers.
So that's the Third Reich down there.
30 seconds to bomb run.
You've never done this before, have you?
Why? Am I doing something wrong?
Strangers became brothers.
I know that I shall meet my fate somewhere among the clouds above.
Take out the rookies.
Smile? What is there to smile about, sir?
You guys have finished 24 missions. One more and you get to go home. That sure make me smile.
Target for today is Bremen.
Matthew Modine and Eric Stoltz.
I know you want to drop the bomb to get the hell out of here. And it's 5 o'clock.
We asked these boys to become men.
If we don't do it, somebody's going to have to come back here and get into it first.
We asked these men to become heroes.
Get out of the way!
But whatever the danger, whatever the odds,
It's our job, ours, nobody else's. Bombay doors open.
we asked them to come home again. Memphis Belle, an extraordinary adventure.
Ford's fans flock to the box office. Presumed Innocent comes straight in at #1 in the UK.
It's gonna be so good.
Carolyn Paulhamus was murdered last night. Some creep got into her place somehow and strangled her.
It looks like she was raped.
Rusty, I want you to handle this case personally. You're the only one around here I can trust. Just catch me a bad guy.
You're in charge of this investigation? There were 150 lawyers down there. They couldn't find one who didn't sleep with her.
Find out which of the creeps she put away is out on parole.
She's dead. And you're still obsessing.
You were in Carolyn's apartment the night she was killed. We've got the fingerprint results. There's a call from your house to hers that night.
This is absurd.
Go ahead, play cool. I know. You killed her. You're the guy.
Why didn't you tell me about you and Carolyn?
This is my life. We're not talking about some gossip. But indeed, you will go to trial.
You're still in love with her.
How can you think that I can do a thing like that?
This is Sky Movies.
Donald Sutherland is Hawkeye. Elliot Gould is Trapper John.
I wonder how a degenerated person like that could have reached a position of responsibility in the Army Medical Corps.
He was drafted.
Wish they wouldn't land these things here when we're playing golf.
The original movie version of MASH, next on Sky Movies.
From a land of breathtaking beauty, wonder, and danger,
Some of them believe a woman living alone up there has to be mad.
comes a remarkable true story, Gorillas in the Mist.
These animals are being methodically wiped off the face of the earth.
It was a dream that became an incredible real-life adventure.
I've never been so submissive in my life.
Sigourney Weaver and Brian Brown.
Are you responsible for kidnapping this animal?
Bill of sale, madam.
Oh, mademoiselle, get off my...
You, my beautiful, are becoming a legend.
In a story of love and tremendous courage.
Am I a murderer? Did I do this? This
won't stop until those butchers are stopped.
A magnificent true story. Sigourney Weaver, Gorillas in the Mist, on Sky Movies.
In Stifttheater now, it's all quiet on the surgical front as we join Donald Sutherland and Elliot Gould for a game of doctors and nurses in the war zone. Directed by Robert Altman, MASH.
The following movie has been classified 15, suitable only for persons 15 years and over.
Through early morning fog I see visions of the things to be, the pains that are withheld for me. I realize and I can see that suicide is painless. It brings on many changes, and I can take or leave it if I please. The game of life is hard to play. I'm gonna lose it anyway. The losing card I'll someday lay. So this is all I have to say. Suicide is painless. It brings on many changes, and I can take or leave it if I please. The sword of time will pierce our skin. It doesn't hurt when it begins, but as it works its way on in, the pain grows stronger. Watch it grin. Suicide is painless. It brings on